everyone, it's Fitz with your Tuesday Walk and Talk as Kansas State prepares to play Nevada on Saturday, right back there. This is a really good Nevada team, and I've been saying it since the preseason that this might be the best team K-State has on its non-conference schedule, even though Stanford comes with the credentials and SIU comes with the potential of winning an FCS national championship. They've got a quarterback in Carson Strong that probably is a first-round pick, and some people are saying is the first pick. Now, I don't know about that, but I know this kid's pretty good. He slings it, and this is going to be a huge test for Kansas State's blossoming defense. But then again, this three-man front that K-State put in was designed primarily because of all the passing quarterbacks that Kansas State faces in the Big 12. So it's going to be very interesting to see if dividends pay off. And I know that Felix Anudike has done a really good job with pressuring quarterbacks, forcing fumbles. It's going to be a lot on him to be a disruptor. It's one of the things I talked to him about, is being a disruptor out of that three-man front. Now, what's really interesting is in talking to the players at this press conference, the defense hasn't shown nearly all the things it can do out of that three-man front, this new alignment, and I think we'll see some of that unfold on Saturday. They were trying to be a little casual about it, but I think it will be something we see. Offensively, without Skylar Thompson, who will miss this game for sure, and probably more if you've been following along, it does change maybe how they want to approach this game. I think with Skylar, the coaches would trust him based on what we saw Saturday a little bit more than what they want to with Will, but I think they'll let Will Howard throw the ball around a little bit. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Just walking through. This is my studio. Could you please move along? It'll be interesting to see how they use Will Howard. Do they just trust him and let him sling the ball downfield? Is that going to be, their approach, or are they going to be really careful with him, keep him in safe passing situations, and really try to do what they did in the second half? And that's turn the ball over to the defense. Turn it over to the defense and say, hey, look, you got to win this game for us. We're going to primarily a run game attack here. We'll throw it when we need to. And Will Howard succeeded in those situations, even though a couple third downs were high pressure situations. He made really nice throws, I believe, to Landry Weber and then Phillip Brooks, was it? And then really try to run the ball primarily, though. Look for that three-man backfield, that inverted diamond or triangle, whatever you want to say. I'm fascinated by that offense. And maybe I need to hit up our buddy Russ Uglum to get a little more insight on that offense, because Deuce Vaughn flat out said there's a lot more we can run out of this. There is a lot more things that we're capable of doing with that three-man backfield, and it is particularly dangerous when you have a Jacardia right back there with Jax Deneen. And Kenny Lanou, will you quit following me around? The guy won't leave me alone. He won't leave me alone. But I am fascinated by that three-man backfield. Jacardia looked really good out of it. But they're going to have to give a few different looks, and Deuce said, hey, just wait. Just wait until we start throwing the ball around out of that, because there's a lot of things they can do with motion and throwing the guys out of the backfield. I'm beginning to feel it's almost like a aspect of the Bill Snyder offense that he kept saving and saving and saving, and we eventually never really saw it. And hold on, still failed. It's an intriguing offense, and I understand that there's some reluctance maybe to put things on film. That is always part of the cat and mouse game coaches play. Put it on film, man. Put some of it on film. It's a big game. K-State really needs to get out of this stretch at 3-0. They've passed their first two tests. This one's significant. Get to 3-0. Get ready for Oklahoma State and see what happens. Because I got to tell you, I know K-State's probably better with Skylar Thompson rather than Will Howard, at least at this moment. But Oklahoma State isn't scaring anyone right now. So get through this one and handle whatever's next. Thanks for listening to the Walk and Talk. I'll be back post-game with my thoughts after the Cats play Nevada Saturday afternoon right there.